What's going on, guys? I am sitting here with Patrick HOBAN, and what did you do this weekend?
We won YCS Bolivia.
Let's go. Nice to hear. So what deck did you play?
I played Yummy, Radiant, Tri-Brigade.
All right. Anyone you want to shout out before you start the deck profile, or?
Yeah, for sure. Huge shout out to you, Chris,
Appreciate that.
and Jesse. As a team event, so it was really cool to be part of such a iconic team. And yeah, really glad that we could take it down. Also shout out to Gabe. Chris and I both went to...
Shout out, Gabe.
Yeah, we both went to his house in Florida for the last week and just tested. And yeah, it paid off.
All right, let's get into the deck.
Sweet. So for the Yummies, I played 3 Marshmallow, 3 Cupsy, 1 Lollipo, and 1 Cookie. And then everything bridges into Yummies, so I don't think you need to play more. For the Radiants, I played a pretty big package of them. I played triple Swin. It's a really good starter, and with the extra deck, you just have so many bridges that one of these turns into everything. It turns into the Yummies, Radiants, Tri-Brigades, all of it. And you can do it without normal summoning too. I also played 2 Eldum. This one's a little bit worse than Swin, but I cited the 3rd just for when I go first as well. Then for the Tri-Brigades, I only played Kit, I guess both kits. This is one of the differences in Chris and I's deck is he played all 4 names, Fractal and Nerval too. I think the extra Tri-Brigades are good, but I just went with a minimal package, and yeah, it was fine. Then for the hand traps, I played 3 Fua, 3 Ash, 3 Bell, 3 Veiler, and 3 Imperm. I was thinking about playing more of a board breaker version, but ultimately I was super scared of just going into time because it takes too much time to break boards. And hand traps help you in the game a lot faster. And things like Veiler and Imperm are just always live, even if they're not super crazy. They're always live, and that's something I like in non-engine is for it to just generally be live. For the spells, I played 3 Chant, 3 Vision, and 1, I don't know this card's name, it's in another language. The Reborn.
The Reborn.
Yeah. You play this because if you start with, let's say you start with Eldum, you could go Eldum into Swin. Swin gets this, you make the Radiant link. Search an MST, you could play this, Reborn one of them, and then make Camila, and then just go into Yummies from there, and you never normal summoned. It also just searches MST, which you generally want access to it going second, because otherwise these guys are just normal summons. So you want consistent access, and yeah. I played 2 MSTs as well. Hornet Drones to dump off Camila, Surprise, and Minion. And then the last card I played was the Radiant Trap. The reason I played the Radiant Trap is because it makes your play a lot better into Fua. If you have, let's say, one of these and a Yummy name, you just give them 2 draws, end on the Radiant stuff, and Cookie Book, Yummy, follow up, and it's kind of a lot for 2 draws, especially when you have any number of hand traps. So the deck ends up being pretty good into Fua. Then for the side deck, I played triple Nib for the mirror. I played triple Perulia. I played the 3rd Eldum for when I go first. Talents and Called By. These 3 just for the Fuas. Then played Harpies and triple Lightning Storm. These cards are really good against Draco Tail in this deck because it pairs with like so many cards. It can pair with MST, which you play a bunch of. It can pair with Bell, Ash, any of them. And it deals with like everything but 5 mana, which is, you know, a lot of value for one card. And then 2 Illusion Gates. Shout out Hani. This is
That card is so broken.
Yeah, this card's really good. It's for the mirror. You just blow up their board, take a yummy and play. And yep, goes to the side. And then for the extra deck is like probably the coolest part of this deck, just because there's so many bridges. Like this deck has more bridges than probably any deck I've ever played. So we've got Link Karibo, Almirage. The only reason,
MVP.
yeah, Almirage was good. I almost didn't play it. It was the 15th card. But the reason I ended up playing it is because if you don't play it, then drawing Kit is just like a brick. Whereas like if you play it, it just turns into a combo. And so, yeah, I mean, and it's another level 1, like, or another Link 1. Like sometimes you just like run out of them, want to be able to summon another. I definitely used it a good bit. Played Snatchy, SP, Sprend, and Mauser. Yeah, these are broken. It's like if your Mauser gets stopped, you can just link it into Sprend, keep doing it anyway. I played the Radiant Link. And then for my Tri-Brigade targets, I played 2. Played Ancient Warrior and Omen.
Ancient Warrior is so good.
Yeah, Ancient Warrior was good.
It plays around Draco Tail cards like so well.
Yeah, it's good, and there's a lot of times where like you don't want to like banish all your yummy names to like summon this, so this ends up just being a lower cost. But I definitely consider playing 2 of those too. Then I played Fairjet. Fairjet, one of the main things you need for Fairjet, or the reason to play it, is just to be able to link off Omen into something, to be able to search yummies or Radiance, whatever you need. Then I played Camellia and Kagari. These are really good because, like, you know, let's say you start with a Radiant monster, it gets hand trapped, you can normal a hand trap, and then it basically is like Moon for yummies, where any 2 monsters just makes a yummy board. And so, yeah, I really wanted to find a way to abuse Camellia for this event because, yeah, it's literally just Moon. And I think the Radiant cards are like really good at making use of it. And then I played one of each of the Yummy Synchros. And that's it.
All right, well, thank you and congrats again, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you soon.
Thanks.